our second to last lesson of the program, guys. And I'm sure you're wondering by now, what about all the other foods like bread and wine and chocolate? How do I incorporate those? So I'm glad you asked. So this is one of my favorite things to talk about. We fully believe that life is meant to be enjoyed, not just counted or classified into macros. And we as coaches certainly enjoy all these types of foods that you guys do too. We drink wine, we like to eat chocolate, but we also like to live a healthy lifestyle. So as a good rule of thumb, most of us as coaches follow an 80-20 lifestyle. And here's what that is. 80% of the time, we're filling our bellies with whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean meats, healthy fats, and water. And about 20% of the time, we're enjoying processed foods like pastas and breads and candy, desserts, sugary sweets, drinks, alcohol, and most definitely chocolate. So this isn't followed by us by an Excel spreadsheet, by the way. These are just habits that we practice to make this into a lifestyle. So to understand what that looks like, here's 2 examples for you. So say you ate 3 meals a day for 7 days a week. That's 21 meals each week. 80% of those 21 meals is about 16 to 17 meals. So 16 to 17 of your meals would follow the 80% whole foods principle. The remaining 4 to 5 meals would be indulgence meals. Okay? Number 2, we could break down each meal into the 80-20 principle. So 80% of your plate will contain those whole foods such as fruits, veggies, lean meats, healthy fats. The other 20% of your plate can be filled with your enjoyment foods, such as a bit of dessert or a glass of wine. Okay? You could kind of picture your plate like a pie chart. So almost all of your plate, 80% of it is covered with those great, delicious whole foods, while a sliver is the 20% of those indulgence foods. And if you're far from the 80-20 principle, no worries. That's why it's an 80-20 lifestyle approach. Take your time with small changes and we'll build to this eventually. The level 2 program is going to discuss more in depth on how to make these changes, but you can also check out the additional resources we've included below to go into further reading on this. So here's what we're going to do today. Just take a deep reflection on the foods you ate this past week. Just if you had if you had to guess what your percentages were, are you 50-50? Are you 60-40? Or are you 80-20? There's no shame, just a reflection. What did you notice?